Hey there gearheads! In this video, we're going to show you how to fix a common and frustrating problem that many car owners experience: range shift inhibited. Imagine you're driving your beloved car, and suddenly you can't shift gears. That's the dreaded range shift inhibited, but fear not. We've got the solution for you. To diagnose and fix the issue, you'll need to follow a few troubleshooting steps, but we'll walk you through the process step by step. Step 1. Check the transmission fluid level and condition. Park the car on a flat surface. Locate the transmission fluid dipstick. Pull the dipstick out and check the level. Once you have done it, you can check the condition of the fluid. Place the dipstick on a paper towel. If it is in pink or red color, it is fine. If it is going toward brown, it needs replacing. If the fluid level is okay, move on to Step 2. Step 2. Inspect the transmission fluid and filter. If the transmission fluid is turning dark, that is a sure sign to replace it. Also, it is worth knowing that the filter needs to be replaced every 80.000 to 100.000 kilometers. The filter is placed between the transmission pan and the tube that is regulating the pressure of the transmission fluid. It also blocks off the metal shavings and other dirt from contaminating the fluid. Step 3. Test the shift solenoids. For testing the shift solenoids, you will need to lift the car with a jack and use a multimeter. Use the jack to lift the car. Find the transmission oil pan. Remove the bolts that are securing it. Under it is the solenoid connected to the transmission body. Above the shift solenoid, there are two plugs. Unplug one and prepare the multimeter. Switch the multimeter to ohms and set the range to 200. Use the black pin from the multimeter to touch the negative battery terminal. Test the plug you plugged out by touching the tab with the red pin from the multimeter. The multimeter should read between 12 and 25. Results above or below this show that the solenoids are bad. Step 4. Test the range sensor. To test the range sensor, follow these steps. Do a visual inspection of the sensor. Check for contamination. Check the encoder wheel for damage. Read fault codes. Check the resistance of the sensor. Use the ohmmeter. At 80 degrees Celsius the value should be 1000 ohms. Check the connecting lines of the sensor. Pull out the sensor unit and check the ground. Measure with the ohmmeter. The value should be up to 30 ohm. Step 5. Check for wiring issues. Check that all wires are connected properly. Also, check the conditions of the wires. Step 6. Diagnose mechanical problems in the transmission. If none of the above steps have resolved the issue, there may be mechanical problems within the transmission. These problems can come from several different parts as we mentioned. Diagnosing these requires the help of a qualified mechanic. As gearheads, we know how important it is to properly maintain our cars. So, follow the steps carefully, and ensure all connections are secure. After the repair is complete, it's time to test the transmission to ensure that the problem has been resolved. Start the car and let it idle for a few minutes to allow the transmission fluid to circulate. Then, shift through all gears, pausing for a few seconds in each gear. Make sure to also test the reverse gear. Listen for any unusual noises or vibrations, and note if the gear shifts are smooth. If you experience any further issues or problems, it's always best to consult a qualified mechanic to diagnose and repair the problem. So there you have it, gearheads. Now you know how to diagnose and fix the dreaded range shift inhibited issue in your car. Remember to regularly check your transmission fluid and filter, and stay on top of any potential issues to keep your car running smoothly. Thanks for watching, gearheads. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more helpful car repair videos.